Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds. So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Viking 18.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll work this forward to the 35. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, strike.
So Kittle comes in motion. He's got his receiver. It's Jones.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Get it!
Pistol give to Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Ready.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Check, check. Stephanie. Timberwolf. Go.
On the ground, here's Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
They'll run. It's Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. From the gun on 3rd down. Richards, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll send their tight end left. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back in Music City after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Go. Herbert now on first down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Bronco 80. Let's go now.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Hey, go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That's good. Titans, first down.
60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Let's go.
This is Henry. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Unlock Lions, unlock.
A give right up the middle to Henry. We'll get this to about midfield. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Third and 6.
Go. Ready.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
They'll come up here
60
first
Eagles, 60
and 10.
Eagles.
They'll run it with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Henry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Ready?
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
On the double. 70 Timberwolf. Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
Now Richardson. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Get it.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I won't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now No play fake. Herbert. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down. The 45.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
19 right. 70 range. Check, check,
The motion
check,
man
check.
is Johnson. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Go!
Herbert to the air again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go!
Now Herbert again. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Herbert to the air again. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. In motion now, it's Collins. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. The motion man is Johnson. Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. The PAT, up and good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Sixty Bison.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing on second down. Richardson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. 15-yard pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Ready.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Going to the ground again on first. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has the connection to Jones. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. They send a tight end in motion. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
Ready?
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Give him 5 on that carry. Right up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Start. Ready?
Another run for Henry. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hustle, hustle.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Henry hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. And his first offering in the game winds up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready, ready?
They'll throw again. Richardson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now Richardson on 4th down. He's got to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Ready?
This is Henry on 2nd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Look to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Patriots looking for a bigger lead before the break. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running once more with Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors, 70. Go street.
A tight end in motion now.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Chiefs take over just shy of the 40. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
Come on, come on.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has it in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 2nd and 5. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Buffalo 18. Tag. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Let's go.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
18, pioneer. 2.
Throwing it just before halftime. Forced out to his right. Throwing for the end zone. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Patrick Peterson. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Richardson back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
19 light.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's taken in by Lamb. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's Patrick Peterson. And the Patriots take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the 1st half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the 2nd half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Trying down the middle with Henry. Has another lane. down at the 5-yard line.
On the ball, now, on the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Come on. Hey, check that.
They motion the tight end over.
Ready.
First down, and they go back to Henry. Gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25.
On the jump.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Man in motion, headed right.
Go.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
19 tight.
Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead to start the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Bronco switch. Cowboy 80.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Alert! Ready!
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready!
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
On the go!
Offense up to the line fast.
18! Shot alert! Hey, fast!
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Hey. Rig alert! Check smash. Check smash. Hot go.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from 28 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing now, Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man, Gray. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Now.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Reload. Reload. Warriors 70. Go.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready.
Throwing now. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every